Do you want to know why you give up and why you're failing at language learning? It's because they're failing. Who? The app builders, the big language companies. And if you're sick of being lied to, and if you want to stop wasting your life running after something that will never happen, you'll listen to this. Consider this number. 80 to 90% of app users quit within 30 days. And after a full year, 1 to 3% remain after a full year. And that doesn't even mean that they've used it regularly. It might mean that they used it once every 2 weeks. Most app builders never publish the numbers officially, but the industry knows through 3 main sources. Well, there's the companies themselves, leaks and other carefully framed admissions. There's independent education and edtech research firms. And here are some names appearing on the screen while I speak. And the third source is market analysis and app usage data firms. And these are companies like Sensor Tower, App Annie, SimilarWeb, and they track retention curves from users and, of course, session frequency. How amazing, isn't it? The big companies can't make an app that keeps learners engaged or even provide the learning results for that matter. And I'm going to tell you something. There's a stupid way to think about this, and there's a clever way to think about this. The stupid way to think about this is to consider that an app is a legitimate way of learning a language, and that all it takes at the moment is a bit more improvement in the design and a bit more motivation from the learner. You see how we're displacing the problem? The app's not good enough temporarily, and it's just the learner's fault because they're not motivated enough or not committed enough. But it's none of those things. Apps are a stupid idea. And you're never going to learn a language with one because you cannot fit a language into an app. You have to know that 25 years ago, our profession as teachers and educators was stolen by business, tech and marketing people. These are idiots who make apps for languages, and now they're selling you AI as the next big thing. These people did a lot of damage, and they're still doing a lot of damage, because they turned legitimate learning to SHIT, and they sold their SHIT to you, and they're causing real educators to have to try harder to explain to people how it's actually done. So because those imposters sell SHIT, we find it harder to sell the real thing. It's come to a point where the average person doesn't even remember what real language teaching looks like. They believe it's apps, they believe it's some YouTube influencer, they believe it's anything but real learning. So why do we still have apps, you might wonder, if it's proven that they don't work? Well, because this is the landscape. This is the landscape we live in. So these businesses have designed language learning to their liking, and it's what people have come to expect. They don't know anymore what real language teaching is like anymore. It's like explaining to someone who was born after the internet what it was like to hang out at a record store. They don't remember, they cannot know. So when people like myself say it's utter nonsense, it's utter crap, people go, well, it's all I've ever known, it's a landscape, this is what language learning is. But it's not. It's not apps, it will never work. If you gave me unlimited funds and you told me, Chris, design the best language app ever, I wouldn't know what to do. But I'd be tempted to take the money, of course, and I might. I'd be selling my soul, effectively. But there's no way languages can fit into an app. And artificial intelligence isn't going to sort it either. It will not work. This is not how languages work. You'll never learn a language with an app, so stop wasting your life. You will never learn a language with an app. Not now, not in 50 years, not in 100 years. I'll see you in French class.